Yeah, I'm Chinese. And what? Yeah, you know who this is. Jin, let me tell you this. The days of the pork fried rice and the chicken wings coming to your house by me is over.
I'm Timothy.
I'm Iris.
I'm Kevin. I'm Xavier. I'm Victor.
So for our project, we decided to focus on stereotypes on Asian American women because we feel that stereotypes are very popular amongst our society and it contributes a lot on how we portray each other. So you will see that we interviewed a lot of people and we took their opinions and we wanted to see whether or not they agree with some stereotypes that they've heard of about Asian American women.
Too much sex got me seeing slow motion. Eyes barely open with a roach roast.
What I think of Asian women is that they're very loyal. They're very loyal to their men. Submissive at times, but loyal. Good housewives. When I think of Asian people in general and Asian women, I think of high achievers and good students. I have to say though that there is a prevailing stereotype that Asian people can't drive, and so there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And very sweet, compassionate, lots of Hello Kitty.
Hardworking, and then sort of like submissive.
Small eyes.
Small eyes. Yeah, probably that, but not me or you.
Okay. More conservative. What? Conservative. Oh, conservative. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Young lady, yellow fever, yellow apparel, massage parlors, short, and like the opposite end of the spectrum would be like being submissive, especially to white men.
And as sort of docile, sexual fetishes, Asian women being super trendy and kind of fetishizing pop culture. There's, I think, the stereotype also passive in terms of political power, like not being very interested in it, and kind of being tools, mostly interested in sort of self-advancement, kind of materialistic. Not being very politically engaged, sort of eager to join the middle class. What else? Oh, being sort of personally passive. Like there's the stereotype of like and whispery and not very assertive.
Having small chunky eyes, and they're bad drivers. They eat babies, and
Asian American women are passive. There's also the opposite contrasting one that Asian American women are dragon lady. Another one that is that they're inferior to men and they're incapable of doing the same things that men can. Two ones that are more physical is that one that they tend to be short, brown hair, black eyes, and the other one is that they just can't drive.
I heard that they can't drive. I heard that they can't see at night. That's basically them the main two, that they can't drive and can't see.
There was no Asians in Montana when I was living there. So I had to learn this. I had to learn this in 2 years or something about all these stereotypes. And that's
I came out here.
They're the. I hear that they're like the model minority in this country. I hear that a lot. I think it's more about just Asians in general, though. Just the model minority. They all have black hair. They're all afraid of black people. And
yeah, we over here.
Oh, they all wear Uggs.
What's that?
Uggs, you know those. Like, look, she's wearing them right now.
Black people wear them.
Show the camera.
No, black people wear them.
They all smoke cigarettes, and they pretend they don't.
That Asian women work in Asian massage parlors. Asian women can't drive. And that Asian women cook with dogs and cats.
One would be Asian American women, like they're stereotyped as always working in the kitchen. They should stay there, they shouldn't do anything else, they should work in the kitchen, not as a job. They should just work, clean stuff. And number two would be they're really bad drivers. Number three would be they're really submissive. Like, they would say yes to everything just to avoid trouble. They would teach their children to do that. That they would talk a lot of crap about you behind your back. It's like, they would wait for you to leave, and once you leave, they'll be like talking to Chinese or whatever about your hair.
Asians are smart. Asian American women and Asian Americans in general. They're smart. They have small eyes like these. They're bad drivers. They're defenseless and they don't want to cause trouble when like something bad happens to them. And that they're rich.
Y'all gon' learn Chinese from my eye. Y'all gon' learn Chinese when the pumps come out. Y'all gon' speak Chinese. Y'all gon' learn Chinese. Y'all gon' want be Chinese. Y'all gon' learn Chinese when the pumps go off. Y'all gon' speak Chinese. This one goes out to those that order 4 chicken wings and.
More or less, yeah.
More or less?
More or less, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
No. Well, maybe the short one, kind of. But I mean, the other ones, no. Been reinforced through media, like TV shows and stuff like that. Like an Asian woman can't just be in between and normal. She has to be like either hella extreme. Well, yeah, she's gonna be hella extreme, so it doesn't really reflect well on Asian women. And I disagree with that stereotype because most Asian women I know fall like somewhere on the middle ground between those two extremes. So we should be working on that.
Yes.
No.
I don't think we have, small eyes. It's just everyone looks different. And like, I certainly don't look like that too, so, right.
No. Because how could I tell if they can't see at night? No, I don't agree with them.
Okay.
Because everybody can. Black people can't drive.
Not at all.
Any of them?
No.
I agree with most of them actually. It's pretty much true. Like, they are really bad drivers. I'll almost always hit Asian ladies on the road. They do work at home a lot, although they do provide for a family. It depends. But they always do the house cleaning, laundry. What else is there? And they are submissive. They say yes to everything.
Agree with a lot of stereotypes. So it seems like a lot of them are kind of true because that's how they're stereotypes, right? Because a lot of the time they do happen and like a lot of people do fit into those categories. Stereotypes?
No. I think a lot of it's just like you see it and then you try to find things that justify it. You look for the person that has the black hair, the Gucci boots, and is afraid of the black person. And you say, oh, see, my bias there is true. So it's hard to shed those stereotypes, but I do. Here's where I actually got to hear like most of the most hateful things I ever heard about like anybody.
I already told you.
For the first two, I could see where they come from cultural background. One where, like, in traditional China, like, it tended to be the guys who did all the manual labor and the girls who did, like, just the housework. Was unfortunate because it doesn't mean that they're inferior, it's just they were never really given the opportunity to be more proactive. And I think now that things are changing and women are getting more active role in society, that's when the whole negative dragon lady stereotype comes in, that they're overexerting their power. And I think that's just kind of backlash of them getting the ability to, for the physical aspect of Asian American women being like shorter and all that stuff is generally it's true just simply because of the fact that they come from the same geological area, and for the fact that they drive, I don't think there's really any scientific backing of that.
The game, this ain't Bruce Lee, I watch too much TV. It's a game of death when I aim for your chest. Yes, too much sex got me seeing slow motion, eyes barely open.
My mom is a good driver. She has never had an accident in 10 years, and she has the good driver's discount from the insurance agency. And I'm sure a lot of Asian American women apply to that.
And the barrel of the gun gonna make you speak another language.
I don't even know why that's a stereotype, because Asian women, they also work in other fields such as doctors, lawyers, fishing.
Jin, let me tell you this, the days of the pork fried rice.
I couldn't think of it. Alright, or fishing or something like that, so I don't know why. I don't know why Asian women are targeted as massage parlors, so I don't know how that stereotype got up.
Not all Asian American women are submissive and inferior to men. A lot of them take charge.
Okay, so overall, to conclude this, we do not agree with the stereotypes on the list at all, or any of the ones that the interviewees said, because stereotypes are just a way of categorizing everyone into one group, and that's not true. There's always exceptions, and only a few of us do a lot of the things that are on the list. So you can't just group one person into one category because they're stereotypes.
Yeah, I'm Chinese, and what? Yeah, you know who this is. Jin, let me tell you this. The days of the pork fried rice and the chicken wings coming to your house by me is over. Y'all gon' learn Chinese. Y'all gon' learn Chinese.